Hey, Mr. Mohill, I'm reading the second name so that that person will come to the podium. I notice you keep taking longer and longer to get to the podium.
Mayor Quintero, in all due respect, I notice how you select who speaks first and who speaks second, okay? So let's be honest.
No, I do it as it's handed to me by the clerk.
Okay.
Harry Zavos will be next, and then Herbert Milano.
Good evening, Mayor Quintero, council members, and fellow Glendalians. My name is Mike Mohill. Recently, I came before this city council with the Bureau of Labor Statistics, dated 2011, with their 10 most dangerous jobs by fatal occupational injuries. The statistics did not include firefighters or policemen. Councilman Nigerian, during the discussion of the possible electric rate increases, defended the need to transfer another $20 million from the GWP to the general fund to pay for needed city services. Yes, you called them needed city services. And I asked the public, which services should the council cut if they did not transfer another $20 million? The unspoken words were, we need the money to be transferred from the GWP into the pockets of our city employees, especially the firefighters and the police officers associations. These two unions in 2009 and years earlier had endorsed both Mayor Quintero and Councilman Nigerian with thousands of dollars from their political action committees. Let's not forget Councilman Friedman. In 2009, also benefited with the PAC money from the firefighters and the Police Officers Association. In addition, in 2011, the Police Officers Association, PAC, also endorsed Councilman Weaver with an approximately $8,600 in a campaign mailer. The first obligation of government at all levels is the contract city council members have signed with the different unions. In this case, today, these obligations are both unfunded and unsustainable. To pay for these union contracts, council members every week are looking for ways to increase our water and electric rates. Let us not forget the increases in trash fees, utility user fees, library fees, outdoor dining fees, dog fees, design review fees. And now even our kids are being dragged into this financial quagmire of politics by making even resident children pay for a fee for using the Verdugo State Park. Shame on this council. If Councilman Nigerian was seriously talking about cutting city services, why doesn't he first speak about terminating all union contracts with the city employees and putting these men and women on Social Security, just like the folks who paid the bills? This action would save the people of Glendale millions of dollars annually. Why do Mrs. Friedman, Mr. Nigerian, Mr. Quintero, and Mr. Weaver continue to allow the city employees to leave Glendale in grand style at the age of 50 or 55 as millionaires? And small businesses and working families struggle to make ends meet. The answer is because our city council members have all received endorsements and large sums of money from these unions' political action committees. In taking the money and endorsements, our council members have become the spokespersons for the unions, and in doing so have lost touch with the voters who put them in office. When there is a perception of a conflict of interest, let me repeat myself, a perception of a conflict of interest between our council members and the city unions in employment contracts, then there will continue to never be any serious negotiations between the parties that would benefit the people. It is obvious this council is married to our city unions and they show no interest in a divorce. In my opinion, the only way we Glendalians can take back the city is to vote out of office all the incumbent candidates in April 2013 and bring in new leadership. Who speaks for the people tonight? Artie, would you please show the first PowerPoint? This is a Glendale newspaper, Glendale News Press paper in April 2009, showing that the Firefighters Association and the Police Officers Association endorsed Laura Freeman, our Nigerian, and Frank Quintero. Next PowerPoint, please. Here's another picture of Councilman Nigerian, again, endorsed by the Firefighters Union and the Police Officers Association. And the next one, Artie, please. Our Mayor, Frank Quintero. Isn't he pretty? He was real young in that picture, remember? Again, these people are all under the thumb of the union and not the people who voted for them. Thank you. My name is Mike Mohill.
Wasn't that young, Mr. Mohill? Now, actually, Mr. Manukian, haven't you also received monies from Glendale?
No,
GPOA and firefighters?
long time ago.
Oh.
I lost that election.
Yeah, but you did, though, right?
But let's talk about now, Mr. Quintero, not what happened in the past.
You're done, Mr.
Of course,
Mohill.
Mr. Nigerian would say
You're
what's done is done. Well,
You're
no, it's
done,
not.
Mr.
We see
Mohill.
it every night, every week.
Done, Mr. Mohill. No, I've mentioned it to Mr. Mohill in the past that you received money, but he never mentions you. I'm not putting it on you, Mr. Manukian. I'm putting it on Mr. on Mr. Mohill, who...
Just for the record, last election I received no money from any unions.
But you did in the other two.
And yes,
Right.
I lost one of them, for the record.
So just so you're clear, Mr. Mohill, all five of us, and I think we're all proud of having been endorsed by the police officers and firefighters.